And a live look at the nation's capital tonight, where this week Congress will return to address new challenges in this new year. The U.S. conflict in Venezuela, a shutdown deadline, and a health care fight all on the table tonight. But when lawmakers get back to work, one Georgia representative won't be there.
Yeah, that's right. Marjorie Taylor Greene stepping down today, ending a 5-year headline-making stint in Congress. Candidates hoping to replace her are now expected to qualify as soon as this week for a special election. 11 Alive's Doug Richards spoke with some of those hopefuls about replacing Congresswoman Greene.
A year ago this month, State Senator Colton Moore was physically stopped by doorkeepers and state troopers from entering the House chamber during a joint session of the legislature.
Your House rules do not apply.
Moore persisted and got thrown to the floor, taken into custody, and escorted out of the Capitol to a patrol car. The state senator had run afoul of a fellow Republican, the House Speaker, who banished Moore because of a perceived insult. Now, Moore wants to replace Marjorie Taylor Greene in Congress.
I've been thrown on the ground physically for defending constitutional rights. And if it's going to cost me personally, that's okay, because I recognize how important our God-given rights are.
Moore is one of at least 11 men and women who have informally declared their candidacy to replace Greene in a special election that won't list party affiliation on the ballot.
When the Congresswoman decided that she was going to resign, instantly my wife and I decided that we had to pick up the staff to go be the torchbearer for the 14th District in Georgia.
Jim Tully had been on Congresswoman Greene's staff in her Northwest Georgia district. Tully says he shares Greene's concerns about the bitterness undergirding national politics.
The Americans' favorite pastime is fighting with one another. It's about time that we have faith, foundation, and family back in our lifestyles.
The temperature is certainly hot. In Northwest Georgia, we certainly believe that it's not about red and blue party identification anymore. We certainly believe it's a battle of good and evil. And that's obviously created a lot of very hot tensions.
The Georgia Secretary of State's office says it will cost each candidate $5,200 to qualify for the special election. Tully thinks that sticker shock may narrow the field a bit. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
This afternoon, our Faith Jesse and Zach Merchant headed out to Floyd County, the heart of Marjorie Taylor Greene's district, for a special edition of the Georgia Vote. They spoke with analysts, including Democratic strategist Fred Hicks, about whether District 14 will continue to lean Republican.
When you take into account the special election and the conditions that the country's going through right now, this is an area that supports isolationism, yet the U.S. is increasingly engaged in international affairs. This is an area that supports or pull yourself up by the bootstraps, yet we know that middle and lower income Americans are starting to suffer. And we know from Marjorie Taylor Greene's own comments that this is an area where allowing the healthcare subsidies to lapse will really hit, or have already made a significant impact on people's pockets. So I think all these conditions go back to your phrase of will it be as red as it has been? Possibly, probably not.
You can stream the full 30-minute special on 11 Alive Plus. It's free to download on your smart TV. And then make sure you tune into the Georgia Vote for more state politics Sundays at 11 a.m.